Hello and welcome to 1101 Tarot. This will be a read for air signs Aquarius, Libra and Gemini. Please bear in mind this is an intuitive read, so no tarot cards will be pulled during this read. This is just for me to test out my cards and see that it resonates. Please be open-minded to the messages that do come out. Please be open-spirited also, and please remember that not all messages will resonate with everybody. It is an intuitive read where you would also be required to use your own intuition and pick up the messages that are for you and to leave the ones that may be for somebody else. I hope you enjoy your reading today. Now, I have already shuffled these cards, but I just wanted to give it another quick shuffle for you here. You can see an air sign has already popped out, so an Aquarius moon, either yourself or the person that you are dealing with. I can see Aquarius again. May have an Aquarius moon. I do apologize for my shaky table. I've had to dismount it from the wall just temporarily. I hope that it does not affect your read. Please give me some messages for Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Okay, your Libra moon also coming up. See what we have here already. So it says here, we have a card that's come out that says, I can't do anything right with you. It has to be her right now. I know she's trying to trap me, still trying to find the right time. How do I melt your heart again? I hate how people talk about you. I think this one came out first. This was the Libra moon. And can we explore the 5D? You have a friend who is jealous of you. She's really not you. Lonely and project partner. Now, the person that you're dealing with, you may feel as though they're not just up to par just yet. And they seem as though they have somebody else in their life at the moment. I think this person feels as though they do want to be with you, but I think this is a really eye-opening card, because they may feel as though when they are with you, they feel as though they can't get things right with you. I think they go over their own mental hurdles to try and win you over, or you may be in a relationship and you just want them to do better, and they may feel as though they're all right the way they are now, but I think deep down they want to be with you, they want to please you, they want you to choose them as your person. I think maybe for you to be reading this, listening to this read, you already have chosen them as your person, but I think you may have some barriers that your person may just feel as though they can't get over just now. I can see here that there is somebody else, and it might not be serious. You know, air signs, I feel, tend to, that they can be with somebody. I know it sounds so terrible, but my experience of air signs is that they can be with somebody and know that that person isn't the one, but they'll keep that person around for right now because they satisfy a need. It could just be a sexual need, it could be an emotional need, but I can see that this person is connecting to somebody, but you know, they're still trying to connect with you. From what I can see, I don't, as of now, from what I can see, I don't see that there is any sort of separation. I think that they're still trying to find the right time to, you know, make a proposal to you, you know, break down your walls and get back into the place of romance, of connection, of passion with you. Now, this could be, this I hate how people talk about you card. This could really be, you see, how can I say this? I think the general misconception about earth signs is that they speak a lot. I mean, yeah, they do. They know how to communicate, but when it comes to their feelings, they're not so forthcoming, especially with Aquarius and Gemini men. And I just feel as though maybe due to the situation of your person being with somebody else, you know, there could be opinions in regards to that, and maybe, you know, opinions of others have intervened or interfered with you guys' connection. Just get some more cards in this, just to get a bit more info. We've got You've Hurt Me. So we've got Aquarius, Libra, okay, Libra. We've got a strong Libra energy here. And it's so funny that the cards that I'm reading for tend to pop out. For the signs that I'm reading for, always seem to pop out when I'm doing reads. I've got Aquarius coming out again. Interference. You see how that just, it bounced round. I'll put that there. Okay. Got Money, Exchanging Hands. These are just show cards. Heavy Heart, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Empress Energy, I don't want nothing in between us. That's a lyric from a Snow Allegra and Division song. So you may be having a heavy heart, or this could be your person as well. You know, heavy-hearted about the situation. As I said, that there was some sort of interference. It could just be this person that's coming through here. You know, we've got Sorry, Please Forgive Me. And I think right now, even though there is a lot of confusion or a lot of interference in you guys' connection, you're sitting very heavily in your Empress energy. And we've got Capricorn Moon there to show, and Money, Exchanging Hands is also another card that I'm showing in this read, or has come through for me to show. Now Capricorn, you know, Capricorn energy, right now you could be focusing on your finances, focusing on your business, which is a good space to be in. And it connects well with that Empress energy. You know, Empresses, they're very abundant. They have things at their disposal. They have wealth at their disposal, not just financial wealth, spiritual wealth, emotional wealth. And they have all of these things at their disposals. And I said, you know, Capricorn energy is very work orientated, money orientated, business orientated. So you may be a businesswoman yourself, or a businessman yourself, and I can see that financially you're in a good place. See if any other cards gonna. Heavy heart. Somebody has a heavy heart between the two of you, or you may be both quite heavy-hearted, seeing as it came out twice in regards to your current situation. We've got spiritual journey, an awakening. So either yourself or your partner could be, you know, just trying to get things right, just trying to, you know, get yourselves in the right space to progress emotionally, whether it be by yourselves or with each other. I think your partner and yourself, you both know that you are on a journey, and there's this time in your relationship where it's called to like a higher level of understanding, a higher level of action. You may be dealing with a Pisces. You see that spiritual awakening. You see, I always laugh when I see this card, not because of anything, but I just find that you could be dealing with a Virgo, or somebody who has Virgo in their chart. I always find that this is an interesting card, just simply because it's almost like the person can't get through to you in the 3D. So, you know, they really want to explore the 5D to connect with you. So that's meeting on astral planes and really just connecting there. Oh. You know, I just got this really weird feeling like somebody's anticipating a move, and it wasn't so much of an anxious feeling, it was just more of a feeling of, you know, just gearing themselves up, ready to, you know, make the next step. And I don't know whether the next step would be towards you or the next step in your relationship. I don't know whether your person is trying to you know, find the right time to and I feel like I'm fighting for this alone. So just find the right time to approach you. Maybe they do feel like they are alone in fighting for this relationship. Maybe you feel as though it hasn't, you know, this relationship hasn't come to fruition for you. You may be getting contact to the day after next. I can see there's this time card here. But I haven't really got much in terms of how you're feeling. I feel like your person's energy is still quite, it's decisive in terms of inner feelings, but actions right now is just not, it's not where it needs to be. There's because these two cards came out back to back and it's referencing another person, I still feel like this person is a focus, is some sort of a priority in their life. I don't know whether it's maybe like an ex-partner that they feel like they have to help, or even like a child's mother. And maybe that's what just, oh, okay. So we've got here, you chose him over me and I hate it. Wow, okay. So maybe there was a decision that you were faced with and maybe you were heavy-hearted about it, but you knew that it was for your best, for the greater good of yourself. And it could be because you know that this person, you know, has succumbed to the interference. Because, you know, this card is still quite decisive in regards to where they are currently, you know, in the physical. You know, I know she's trying to trap me, but it has to be her right now. So her in what sense, please? Spirit, please give me cards. Aries, Libra, and Gemini. Why does it have to be her right now? Why does it have to be her right now? But then, okay, cool. So we've got these two cards that slipped out. It says here, I'm not ready and I can't say when. I showed them your pictures and messages and I regret doing that. You see that here? I hate how people talk about you, you know, and sometimes with guys, I think maybe in the early stages, or even, it doesn't even have to be in the early stages. It could just be that, you know, some people really go the extra length and go too far in trying to prove you to be a person, to change people's perceptions about you. And maybe you sent your person maybe not so nice messages, or I wouldn't even really say that. I think that's not the energy I'm getting. I think this is just more maybe where you guys are at such a good time, a good space with one another. Maybe you sent some raunchy pictures, you know, like sexting and things like that, and they've shown other people this, and that's maybe formed a different opinion of you, and maybe they are so flippant to you know, vocalize that, and I don't know, maybe your person hasn't, you know, had the courage to maybe stand up for you, or maybe they just hear, you know, indirects in the grapevine in regards to, you know, their thoughts of what your person may have shown them in regards to that, your situation. Okay, so we did have another earth sign come out, so that's Capricorn and Virgo. Your person could be a Virgo. I think these are confirmation cards for your sign, but you may be dealing with an earth sign. I think Pisces came out as well. Okay, so we have a lot of passion here. You see, I always read out the red cards as, you know, passionate energy, you know, wanting to fight for something, putting their energy behind something. And you know, again, this is just very complimentary of yourself. You know, they love that you take care of yourself. You might be quite quirky in your nature and how you dress, and they admire that about you. Okay, thank you, Spirit. God, these cards are just crumbling in my hands here. Sorry, those were empty cards. Just try here. Money exchange in hands. You know, I did say this. I think right now financially your business is doing well, or it will be doing well in the near future. You just have to keep that focus and keep that drive. See, I have to stay where I am. Again, and we have now I'm pissed with you. Okay, I see how that sits there. Emperor energy just came out. Bad boy, rough around the edges. So your person could be what they would call a bad boy, or maybe has been in trouble with the law before, or possibly been to jail and just trying to like reform himself, like change his life, I suppose. What has that got to do with the other person, please, Spirit? Or we've got she keeps it tight. Now this could be what your person is saying about you, or it could refer to the other person. Again, I don't want to upset anybody, but I do have to be truthful in I have to read these cards in truth. And we have here, I chose wrong. For these two cards to come out together, I believe that this your person is speaking about you in this regard, you know, that kind of that sexual energy coming out. And again, with that decision that he may have made, or you know, she may have made to focus on this other person, and I think this is the outcome of their decision. You know, they really do feel as though they have chosen wrong, and oh, this came out again. I don't want nothing between us. This is very endearing in terms of, you know, the compliment of them saying that they love that you take care of yourself, and you know, them not necessarily wanting there to be any barriers between you. We've got Aries, another sign card that has popped out for you. That card was really, didn't want to go back in. Sorry, that was an empty card. Again, you know, that sexual energy coming out, puddles on the bed. I think we all know what that means. Oh my goodness. Almost fell off my stool there. I think we all know what that means. I think your person really wants to connect with you in a very passionate way. You know, Aries denotes passion. It's a sign of passion. You know, them not wanting there to be any barriers. They want to they want to do this to you. And that, you know, exploring that 5D, that they really do feel that distance, and they believe that the only way that they can be close to you is within the 5D, and connecting you to you spiritually, so that they can melt your heart again, so that they can find a way in. I believe you know, this person is working themselves up to make the right decision at the right time, and I hope that it is for the see, as I'm even talking about them being sexual with you, you know, this card has come out to say, you know, he doesn't even want that, he or she doesn't even want that. They want intimacy, they want to hold you, they want that closeness with you. I think that your person does miss how you guys connect to one another. I definitely feel like there is some sort of special bond, a bonding that they're missing. For this card to come out on top of, you know, that kind of sexual energy, you know, and this card came out, you know, as I was talking about your person wanting to reconnect to you in a passionate manner. You know, your person has clarified, I don't even want that, I just want to hold you, I just want to be close to you. Again, with the time to invest in yourself, with the money exchange in hand, you being on a spiritual journey, a spiritual awakening. I think that this is key. This is key for the next, I want to say 3 months. I don't know, that's just come to me. For the next 3 months, I do feel like it is time to invest in yourself, invest in your business endeavors, invest in your work. Oh, look here. We've got your hard work will pay off. Yeah, I really do feel like as much as you know, you are hurt. And I think you've expressed this to your person. I think right now, just having, and again, I'm placing cards as I'm led here. I think really and truly, this is the key to your next step. This is the key to your abundance. This is the key to your inner happiness. You know, the outer happiness, your external happiness, essentially may come from this person, but I really do feel that because we have this 4 layered, and I always think of the number 4 or regard the number 4 as stability. I think you need to stabilize yourself. And I always find that when we do the inner work, we attract people who reflect that. And again, I'm not saying that your person isn't that. I think your person is too concerned with what people say. I think they're too concerned with opinions of others. I think you made a decision. I don't really necessarily, you know, in this read, I'm not reading that you chose somebody else over your person, although that could be the situation. I just think you chose yourself, really. I think you chose yourself. You know, especially with this card talks about time to invest, and invest is the key word there. I think you were very invested in this person, and that your person was very like used to having you in a certain way, because I mean, how many cards came out in terms of passion? Oh, I think a card just fell over the side there. 1, 2, 3. 3 cards, you know, in terms of sexual passion. And then we have the spiritual passion there. They're used to having you a certain way. They're used to you being accessible to them in a certain way. And I think you've just, and I don't even feel like it was, you know, weirdly enough, I feel like you left. I don't even think you made a fuss about it. It wasn't really like a big dramatic scene. I think that that I chose wrong came out, and I just saw secrets revealed. I think you just left. You heard what you needed to hear, you know, in that kind of like classy manner. I wish I was more like that sometimes. I think it was more like that classy, that day after next again. You again, Empress energy. I think you just, yeah, as I'm even speaking about it in regards to the Empress energy, I think you heard what you needed to hear and you were out. You said deuces. You said this isn't for me, to yourself. It's almost like I just have this image of someone self-soothing themselves and saying, you know what, this is going to be okay. We need to focus on something else. And that we being yourself and spirit, we just need to focus on business. We need to focus on money. We need to focus on our journey. I want to say that your person is trying at the moment. This card is amazing. Thank you for your services. I don't know if you're familiar with Real Housewives. This happened years ago, but this you know, this was it a meme or this line always sticks with me, you know. Thank you for your services. And I think that's your energy. When you found out what you needed to hear, it was a casual, it wasn't drama filled. It really wasn't drama filled. It wasn't anything. We've got Gemini moon that just fell out here. It wasn't anything. It wasn't a scene. You casually packed your stuff when you knew he was going to be out, and you left. And I don't think that person has been able to get through to you since. And that's why we're getting, well, possibly the day after next, you know, those private calls and unknown numbers will be coming through. And I just want you to know that that is your person trying to get through to you. That is your person trying to get through to you. I had it here, didn't I? Yeah. That's your person trying to get through to you. Maybe your person's person who have heavy heart again. Your person's person has possibly trapped them, and they've now just realized, like, no, this this isn't the life or the journey that I was supposed to be taking. I need to come back where I need to be to reach my desired goals, just as you are doing. Yeah, I've got a Scorpio moon. I'm just going to show sign cards that come out. I don't think it's necessary for me to pull. I think we've got enough cards in terms of that. Are you still angry? And I think this card has come out for other signs as well, and I'll say it for your sign. I still believe, I read this card as somebody who is a bit emotionally immature, and they don't necessarily know how to navigate conflict. Again, this is just confirming that you're on a higher level now. You're rolling with a different set of people, maybe a different set of business partners, just that higher level, different set. When I say different set, it could be even just be a different mindset as well. Different mindset as well. Thank you, Spirit. Again, with that sexual energy. Oh, I saw karmic partner, and that even came out as well. Karmic, but you definitely may be dealing with a earth sign. Definitely dealing with an earth sign. Okay, let me just align these cards. Definitely dealing with an earth sign. So when your person comes in, you know, they're gonna come with the talks of taking it slow. You may be more inclined to push. I wouldn't even necessarily push, but if it's on the table, hey, you know, why not? But honestly, I don't feel like your emotions are with this person. Not really. I think that you deep down, you know that it's yourself that you need to be focusing on. But be careful, because with all of this sexual energy that your person is accumulating, you know, I think if you offered it up, I don't think it would be declined. But just be careful with that, because you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you are you know, messing with somebody's feelings. And then we've got, can we go away together, family and friends. When this interference card came up, it's almost like I was anticipating this card to come out, the family and friends. We've got, I don't mind begging you. I feel like I'm fighting for this alone. I think this card came out earlier. I think I did show this card, and I think this is and we've got now. I think your person is really going to be coming back, and I think there's going to be a lot of emotional conversations, them really pleading and begging you to come back to them. I think once you pick up, this is going to be the topic of your conversation. You know, they feel like they're fighting for this relationship alone. Why are you not fighting with them? You know, if you want them to beg you, they will do that. They will set aside their pride, and earth signs can be quite prideful. I really do feel like it is an earth sign, but please take what resonates. I feel like your person may be on a typical day quite prideful, but I think they're really willing to set aside their pride in order to make this work with you. You see this other person though, it's just, God, I've got all the cards all squashed together now. You see that. And again, I have to be mindful. Again, I read the cards truthfully. I have to be mindful that not much is coming out about this other person. And I think I may have said, let me just put this family and friends just there with the interference. I think I may have said this person is just a playtime. He or she gives your person something that they need, that they feel like they're not getting from you. And I'm not saying that it's right. Please don't misquote me. I'm just telling you your person's mindset. They have somebody here that's fulfilling some sort of need, emotional or sexually, but I don't think that person, your person, is emotionally invested in this person right here. I think maybe that person may be a bit more emotionally invested in them, but again, I don't even get that. I think that that person sees your person as maybe financially stable. If they have a baby together, she knows that she'll be taken care of. It could be like a contractual agreement that they have between the two of them. I mean, air signs, you know, they get themselves into you know, weird relationship setups, and that's no diss to you guys, but I think because we have so much air energy, we had quite a lot of earth energy. I believe that you're dealing with either another air sign or an earth sign that has heavy air, or vice versa in their chart. Let me just pull out a few more cards. Oh. Two more shuffles. I think we are okay. I'd say two more shuffles, but I mean, another so got you and my everything. I'm taking that as a show card. We've got a Cancer moon. I'm not pulling any more sign cards for the rest of this read. There's a card here. Oh. Alright, that's a lot of cards. Again, this came out earlier. I'm sorry, please forgive me. A blank card. I don't know what these blank cards are doing there. Let them run away with the dusties. Yeah, but sir, you're not here though. You're not here. So we've got let them run away with the dusties. We've got tomorrow, we've got a time card. I can't tell if you like me. Your person is unsure about how you feel about them right now at this second, right now at this time, because you are so focused on yourself and not investing into them as you usually would, or communicating or connecting to them as you usually would. I'm married or engaged. I feel like this is some sort of an agreement that your person has with whoever they're dealing with right now. There's some sort of agreement. I don't necessarily believe that your person may be married. I'm not picking up that energy. I'm picking up that there's an agreement. So that on the outside it will look like they are in some sort of committed relationship for some reason. I don't know what either of them stand to gain from that. Again, we've got can we talk. I think this energy has been confirmed in other cards that have come out. I'm just mindful. So dirty messages coming in. Again, this person is used to connecting with you on a very passionate level. So I think once you give them that opening, that you are open to talk, and maybe if you're coming with this energy now, hello, you know, everyone has needs. Again, I'm not advocating that you use anybody's disposition to get your needs fulfilled, but I'm a real reader, you know. Things like this happen. So I think if you give them an in, if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Karmic partner, Sagittarius moon. I don't really maybe your person has some fire in their chart. I think I said this before, I'm not too sure. I think I may have said it in passing. But there is a lot of passionate energy on the cards, on the table here. And I wouldn't be surprised if one of these signs resonates to your person's birth chart. Karmic partner, you see, I'm reading that in this read as somebody who has karmic tendencies or very narcissistic tendencies. You know, narcissist is actually quite a strong word. I would say maybe they struggle with emotional maturity. I think sometimes emotional immaturity can come across as quite narcissistic. My table is sliding today. It can come across as quite narcissistic, and when this card does come out, it tends to come out with other cards alongside, just to confirm this. I think your person has like narcissistic tendencies, which you do not like. Sorry, I just need to readjust my chair. There we go. Yeah, which may be quite frustrating for yourself, for you to deal with. Don't announce, be presented. I think this card, I love this card. I love this card so much, honestly, I really do. Don't announce, be presented. Don't announce, be presented. It's like, don't talk about the things. How can I say it? This is not the time to speak about what you're working on. This is not the time to speak about what you are working on right now, sis. Work in silence, move in silence, be tactful. I think sometimes let your hard work speak for itself. Let your hard work announce you, or present you, should I say. Don't announce your chickens before they hatch. Allow your chicklings to run around. Are they chicklings? Yeah. Allow your chicklings to run around. They will announce. They will present you. They will announce you for you. You don't need to do that. Again, this is down to the time of, you know, investing in yourself. Your hard work will pay off. This is something that Spirit really wants to gift you with. Maybe you've had a tough time financially in the past couple of months, or the past couple of years, obviously with COVID and everything. And I think maybe now you're really putting your energies back into your passions, back into your business, back into yourself. And Spirit is saying, work at it, do the work, don't speak about it, not yet. Let your hard work show for itself. Let your hard work announce you. Let your hard work present you. I like that card a lot. I think I was mentioning that your person is immature, emotionally immature. They lack emotional intelligence, and I think I've laid that on the karmic card, because I really do feel like your person has a bit of growing up to do. This isn't sexual energy, and I always say this, sexual energy isn't the way to solve issues. When your person is ready to have a conversation with you and actually be real and honest with you about this situation here, and you know what they intend to do about it, I think only then, you know, and when their actions really match up to their words, only then can you make a decision about them. But you know, Spirit's not calling you to make a decision about them. Spirit is calling you to, you know, worry about yourself in the nicest way possible, because there's a blessing there should you just focus. My life is difficult right now. Yeah, I mean, your person could be going through a hard time. Yeah, I think your person could be going through a hard time. Possibly hence why this contractual agreement, it's an agreement. This isn't a real relationship. I'm really sorry. This isn't a real relationship. This is something that both of them stand to gain from. Emotionally, yeah, they're in a very difficult place. you're definitely on their mind. I think you're one of their difficulties, but I definitely see maybe there could be some family and friends. You know, again, I placed it on the interference. I think maybe their family and friends not only interfered in your relationship, but they interfered in his life decisions. I don't know, I feel like there's some sort of business that you guys should have done together. Why am I getting that? So I'm getting that you guys may have needed to go into business together, or you guys had agreed to go into business together, and there was a lot of interference with that. That interference pushed them to, you know, move away from you. But you went ahead and focused on it anyway. And they could potentially miss out on what I think they saw that they potentially could stand to miss out on what they could have gained with you here. And I guess this person here is the substitute. This person here is the substitute. And I guess all this person knows is passion. And I use that term lightly. I don't feel like I was corrected in saying that. Not so much as that the only thing they know is passion, but I think they really do believe, should they connect with you passionately, you know, they'll have that love with you again. I don't see that much, like, I don't see emotional cards coming from them. Yeah, I think this is the only one that I would say is emotional. This is planning. This is actively planning, fiercely planning. I feel like this is frustration. This is also frustration. Again, there's no emotive cards. This isn't an overly emotional person. This is an advice card for you. Be silent, observe more, reserve your opinions, be tactful. I think that I said that when this card came out, be tactful. Yeah, this isn't a time for you to speak, sis. But I think you got that. I think you understand that with this thank you for your services. And I think if you remember what I said in regards to this, you know, you found out what you needed to find out, or there was a situation with this person that didn't sit right with you, and you quietly left. And Spirit is calling you to do more of that. Be silent more, observe more, reserve your opinions, and be tactful. Be tactful in your dealings with people. Be tactful in the information that you reveal about yourself in this time. And I think that will present you. You'll be a new person in people's eyes. I think people will perceive you quite differently. Not that you should really care about what people say, but I mean, you know, the table before you has to be set in front of your enemies. And I'm, again, not saying anyone is your enemy, but you know, people are evil-hearted, and that is just human nature, and it is a journey to step into the divine and see things from a higher perspective. And I think you are on the journey to do that. Yeah, I think you are on that journey to reach a different level in terms of love, finances, money, spiritual understanding, your family. And I think your hard work is going to put you around a different set of people. Yeah, your hard work is going to put you around a different set of people. And yeah, no, all I can say is congratulations. This person is going to still be here. It's so funny, I don't see this person like moving. I see this person still trying to juggle to, I keep hearing, make ends meet. And I didn't say struggle, I said juggle to make ends meet. Yeah. Yeah, but this is your read. As I said, this person is still coming in to talk to you. They're going to be quite persistent with the private callers, unknown numbers. I think this communication is coming in very, very, very soon. very soon. Okay, so this person, you know, is not quite over what you chose over them, and I still believe it's not another person. You chose yourself. You really did choose yourself. Yeah. Best of luck, Aquarius. Why am I saying? I was going to say Aquarius again. Best of luck, air signs. Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And I really do hope this situation works out for you. I really am very excited for this side of your journey. I really do feel like it's going to pay off for you. Thank you.